When you are a father and you have your own daughter, you want your daughter to get married to the best of men. You want every man to look after your daughter. What about you, the wife that you have, who's under your responsibility? She's the daughter of someone else. Are you treating her well? Ask yourself, are you treating your wife well? How do you treat your wife? How would you expect someone else to come and be good to your daughter when you are not good to the daughters of other people? Think about it. Very, very important. The concept of marriage, ikhwani, is so powerful.
We have a problem in our negativity. All the time sisters call for counseling. They always mention the worst thing in their spouse. So for half an hour, my husband did this, my husband did that. For half an hour, my wife is so bad, she's nagging, she's rude, she's disrespectful, she's so and so and so. And I listen. After they finish, and I say, okay, does your spouse have any good at all? And immediately you see the shift. Of course, my husband is generous, my husband is kind, my husband is a loving father, my husband takes care of me, my husband visits my family and says good things about him, my husband is this and this. Then what's wrong? But he has this thing, Sheikh, I don't like, and I'm thinking of divorce. SubhanAllah. We have a problem in our negativity. We only see the bad things. Yet if we just sit and contemplate upon Allah's mercy, wallahi, we will be overwhelmed. Allah's mercy is far greater than His wrath and anger. Allah's mercy is given to those who deserve it and those who don't.
And if you are intelligent, really sisters, if you're really intelligent, sometimes you don't want to be bothered with your husband. Sometimes you need help with those children. If you are intelligent and you allow your mind and your practicality to rise above your jealousy, you may see that there is some benefit, in social benefit, in your having a co-wife. Because you can do things together. Sometimes she can watch your children. Sometimes you can watch her children. Sometimes you ain't got to bother cooking, cleaning for your husband or nothing. You don't have to be bothered with him. Sometimes you get tired of him. It's good for you. You have time for yourself. There are some sisters who have a co-wife and it is a good relationship. You should talk to some of those sisters, not to the ones who is greedy and jealous, and even they don't appreciate the one husband. They don't appreciate the fact that they are the only. And I'll give you another statistic, sisters. Do you know most of the marriage counseling, most of the marriage problems is not in the house where there is two wives. Do you know where it is? Most of the problems and the marriage counseling comes from where there's only one wife.
The responsibility of the wife is that she is obedient and respectful to her husband. She has no financial responsibilities. Now, if she contributes, it's sadaqah. And sometimes it is recommended for her to contribute and to help. But what she does have to do is be an obedient, respectful wife to her husband. No Muslim, man or woman, is allowed to obey another in disobedience of Allah. So anything outside of that, she should be respectful, obedient, and serving her husband. These would be the responsibility of the wife. So those are like the bare minimum and the basics. After that, it is living with each other in a way that is righteous and good, and fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as it relates to each other, and trying to be the best wife and the best husband they can possibly be.
A good wife is a submissive wife. That's just a fact, right? She follows her husband's lead. That's, you know, she doesn't, for example, question him all the time or complain about things all the time. When she's submissive to her husband, this is important, right? It's not because he's a dictator and a tyrant and he's forcing her to be like that and he's controlling. She's submissive because she loves him and respects him, because she values him and she sees his worth. So she wants to submit. Do you understand? She finds comfort in submitting to him because she knows he's a leader in the first place, right? As for someone that's not like that, she doesn't respect, doesn't find value in, then it's not gonna, naturally she's not gonna submit to him, isn't it?
So it works both ways.
Yeah, so it's basically about, you know, her loving him and respecting him, then because it's her fitra to submit to her husband. Allah created Adam created his wife from his rib, right?
Yeah. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, every one of you is a shepherd, kullukum ra', and everyone is responsible for his flock. So the ruler is responsible for his citizens. The father is responsible for his family. The wife is responsible for her children. The servant is responsible for those who he served. All of these are rights. You're obliged to give. Among the rights, the right of the husband. So the wife must acknowledge that her husband has rights over her. But as they say, it takes two to tango. Of course, Islamic tango with nasheed, no music, haram. You cannot tango with non-mahram, it has to be your wife. So, also the husband has rights towards his wife.
Question is regarding that there are rights of the wife. What about the rights of the husband? The husband has the following rights over the wife. Number one is that she obey him in all which is ma'ruf. Anything that's not haram, it is not against the Quran and the Sunnah. It doesn't have to be obligatory. It doesn't have to be recommended. As long as it's not haram. Number two is that she make herself available for his pleasures and desires, as long as she is not sick or in a situation which is difficult and a hardship upon her. Number three, she protect his wealth. Number four, she respect his house, his home, and no one that he does not approve of is to enter into his house. No one. She is to protect his secrets. She is to look after his children. She is to honor him and respect him. Those are the general rules of the rights of the husband over the wife.
This is the foundation upon which marriage is established. So when Allah Azza wa Jal says about the men and women, husband and wife, هُنَّ لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُنْ. You are clothing for them, and they are clothing for you. The women are clothing for the men are clothing for the women. What does clothing do? If you're cold, it keeps you warm. So clothing gives you a sense of security. So then the husband is supposed to provide this for the wife, and the wife is supposed to provide that for the husband. You should find with her security, you should find with her comfort, you should find with her warmth. All of these qualities which you get from libas should be found in both spouses. Therefore Allah described them as they are clothing for you and you are clothing for them. This is the foundation upon which marriage is established. If this foundation does not exist, do not anticipate a successful marriage.
These are the top 4 needs of a woman from a husband. Number 1, she wants security. She wants security in terms of financial security. She also wants an emotional security. She has to feel sense of security that when her husband leaves the house, he's not going to do something bad outside. He's not going to have a relationship with the opposite gender outside the marriage. Number 2, non-sexual, physical affection and tenderness. It's not about just being sexual with her and intimate with her. It's just giving her a nice hug, just giving her a kiss on the cheek. The next one, communication, communication, communication. Imagine sometimes a husband and wife, they live together. The number of times that they speak to each other during the day is so limited. How's that going to work? The next point is very important. Leadership. A man has to lead the house. Many times sisters come to me complaining about their husbands, and one of the things that they mention is what? My husband doesn't want to lead the house. He wants me to lead the house. He takes the back seat.
So when he says that, I would prefer for you not to do that, help him in obeying Allah. When the husband, he says to his wife that I would prefer you not to do this, he's doing it because he has your best interest at heart. No husband who loves his wife wants to harm his wife. And I'm talking about a husband who actually cares about his wife. He will never harm her. When he tells her that I would prefer you to do this, I would not want you to do this, etc., it's for her own good. He wants her benefit. He wants to protect her. He's trying to fulfill his duty because his responsibility is to safeguard her, is to protect her, is to provide for her, is to take care of her. So when his wife is in places that he thinks may not be good for her, may be harmful to her, then now he's not able to perhaps fulfill his duty, his responsibility that he's going to be questioned about by Allah. Allah is going to question him if his wife goes to a place where that's harmful to her, or is not good to her deen, or not good to her health, or is not good for her safety. And if anything was to happen to her because he let her go there, Allah will question him and he may be punished for it. So when he says that I would prefer for you not to do that, help him in obeying Allah. Don't be one who makes it difficult for him in obeying Allah Azza wa Jalla. We're meant to assist each other and aid each other in attaining Jannah.
The responsibility of a husband to his wife, you can split into 2. There are financial responsibilities, and then you have non-financial responsibilities. So the financial responsibilities are that the meher, the spending, and the accommodation. The hadiths say, whoever among you is able to get married, the word able means able to provide these things. Then there are rights, or I should say the responsibilities of the husband that are non-financial, and that starts with living with them in a kind and fair way, treating them in the best way possible, having good akhlaq with them. That's a responsibility upon him. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَعَاشِرُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, live with them in fairness and kindness. Then you also have fulfilling her desires, and that's the whole point of marriage, isn't it? That you are able to be intimate with each other. And this is also a responsibility of the husband. So these roughly encompass the responsibilities of the husband to the wife.
As long as man is destroyed, this world will always be destroyed. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Brothers come to me all the time and they tell me, brother, our women, Allahu Akbar, our sisters, A'udhu Billah, brother, what's this? What's this? Our women have become ruthless. There's no more haya. There's no more, our women are wearing whatever they want and they're carrying on. And you know what? Wallah, I agree. But then I'm thinking to myself, but okay, so now who do you address? Brothers are complaining, brother, look at our women, they've lost their way, And I say, wallah, it's true, but tell me something, who do you blame? The same brother that's telling me, brother, look, our women are out of control. This is the same brother who takes a photo with his wife while his wife is in hijab with her red lipstick and her eyelashes, tabarakallah. He'll take a picture with her, she's smiling and he's smiling, and then he puts it on his WhatsApp profile. That's his, this is his profile picture. So now every guy that has his phone number, when he's sitting in the toilet, flicking through his phone, he has exclusive access to his wife. Where's the honor? Where's the ghira? So yeah, you know what? It's very easy to look at the women and say, brother, but remember, when the cat's away, guess who comes to play?
If you're a husband who's married to his wife, you have to do your best. You have to do your best to lead the family in the best way possible. My dear sister who's married right now, or my dear sister who's planning to get married one day, I want you to do your best. I want you, first of all, to educate yourself about the importance of marriage, about the benefits of marriage. I want you to also educate yourself the ajr you can get for being patient in your marriage. I want you to remember, if the husband and the wife, both of them exercise control and patience in their relationship, and they try to improve their relationship, what's going to happen? Inshallah ta'ala, a flourishing family is going to come out of it. So as a husband and as a wife, you both have to take responsibility.
They take care of themselves, their house, their husband's property, and they take care of the kids when the husband is away. I don't like this whole idea of absent fathers who just don't bother to pay any attention to their kids. But when the husband has to go away, the woman should be able to take care of business. She should be able to take care of the kids, take care of the house, take care of the husband's affairs. He should be able to completely trust her that she can manage. Wallah, now look at the state of people. The husband is a state, I'm blaming him as well, and her, that she doesn't, number one, she doesn't respect his boundaries when he's away. So friend to come round. She's not looking after things when the husband is not there.